So this is a special bonus feature we're doing here on Magic, which is how to be a brilliant actor. And Mel has very kindly agreed, live from her dressing room here at the Gielgud Theatre, to give us an insight into what is required and what is necessary to be a brilliant actor. So Mel, first of all, getting into character before the play company starts, what do you do?
Yeah, it's a very intricate process, Bush, involving a wig and a costume.
Okay, and do you get dressed up in here, or where do you get dressed up?
I get dressed up in here, my love.
Do you?
There's quite a lot of sort of saucy behaviour that goes on.
Really?
There's three of us sharing the dressing room.
Okay.
We know everything intimately about each other.
Talk about all sorts.
Yeah,
in
talk
here.
about all sorts. And, you know, there are bras and... I love the way we're wearing these toweling dressing gowns.
These are amazing things. Look at this, got company written on the front and stuff as well.
I feel like we're in some kind of spa.
Yeah.
But without any bubbling water.
I want to get my feet nibbled by fish in a tank of water.
Get verrucas that way.
Really?
Yeah, there was a big thing about it.
Wow.
They've stopped those in a lot of places because people were just dipping their feet into warm verruca-infested waters.
Whatever happened to verrucas? This is an aside from acting, but do you remember verrucas?
I've got a honker on my right foot.
Have you?
Absolute mahoosive.
Wow, and our feet have been quite close together for
No,
quite a big. That's right. And I've got perished webbing
Horrid.
here. Isn't this awful? Our socks are so bad.
Yeah, I can see your nail.
Look
It's
at
horrible.
it. Oh, it's
Listen, mate, you need to cut that nail. That
Hey,
is grim.
You saw your verruca
Look,
out first.
that's a problem. It's coming through. That's why it's creating the mesh.
The
Actually,
netting
I've
here,
got that as well.
it's a bit like going for confession in a church, isn't it? Little
Gauze.
gauze.
I've got a very lovely, well, he's not my personal podiatrist,
Oh yeah,
and called Mr. McCluskey,
brilliant.
and he's had 3 goes at the verruca
Really?
with one of those enormous tanks.
We freeze it off.
Frozen, whatever it is, formaldehyde.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Clearly not that. What is it? Oxygen?
I think it might be formaldehyde.
Is it?
I think so.
Anyway, it's
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah.
And he blasts it.
Yeah.
And you just have to kind of grip the seat and try and, you know, remain with it for as long as possible. 3 times, mate. Still got it.
McCluskey needs to sort his act out.
I haven't told the rest of the cast about that because I probably should.
Yeah, we are sharing stuff with them.
I'm barefoot on a rug for quite a long time.
I feel it's incumbent on me to at least leave a note for the other 2.
There's also a bit where... Thanks for incumbent.
It's a good little word that I've been chucking
I know,
around.
I've never heard you say that before.
No, I just thought I'd throw it out there.
There's a bit in the show where I take my shoes off and actually the sole of my foot is facing the audience. And it goes through my head every night. What if somebody spots that?
Someone sees the verruques.
I know.
I'm going to insist on a little kind of splash pool that you've got to walk through, a bit like a swimming pool in the 80s, before you get to the stage.
Again, an absolute haven for germs though, mate.
Really?
The footbaths, yeah. Well, if you think about it, if I were to walk through it and then someone else, they're going to just...
That's a good point.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's a really good point.
Anyway, if you want to be a good actor, make sure you have a large verruca on your right sole and wear a white toweling dressing gown, and that's all you need to do. Is there a glass of water somewhere, please? I'm rather parched.
Can we get Mel a glass of water?
Thanks very much.